Hello, hello, hello. I'm Olivia Harris, and I've been watching Colin in black and white on Netflix. It is a must see for teens today to watch. I ask myself, what is worse? Growing up black with two black parents in the home, or growing up black with two white parents in the home? Racism is an ugly word, and those who are racist are ugly people. Episode 1. I don't know this for a fact because I've never looked up Kaepernick's age, but I'm pretty sure that he is around the same age as my little brother. I can remember going home to visit my family and seeing my little brother with cornrows. Boy, was I shocked. But my little brother has never had a problem with expressing himself, and neither have I. In fact, our parents have always encouraged us to be unique, be different, be leaders, be trendsetters. Now, mind you, at the time, my mom was an assistant principal, and my dad still is today a pastor in a little town called Eustis, which is in Central Florida. So you can imagine my little brother being part of the latest gossip. But he didn't care, and neither did my parents, because we as a family do not believe in conforming to the views of those around us. We are hashtag influencers, hashtag leaders, hashtag difference makers. I can remember an old deaconess at the church my daddy pastors, always getting on me because my dresses were too short. I should have on gloves. I shouldn't wear culottes to church. My parents didn't care about any of this because God doesn't save clothes, but souls. I remember all the beef surrounded Kirk Franklin when he came out with the song Stomp. Oh, he was so called a heathen for that, but I applaud Kurt Franklin for daring to be different, for taking gospel music to another level of untapped territory. My dad even allowed myself and a couple of others to create a praise dance to Stomp by Kirk Franklin to perform in church. Now, you know this was the talk of the town. And yet, decades later, praise dance teams in churches now is the norm. Thank you, Daddy, for allowing the youth at Post Memorial Missionary Baptist Church in Eustis, Florida, do something so daring for God during a time when it was very controversial. Episode 1 continued. You have to play by the rules, Colin. Kaepernick did not deserve to have to conform to the rules of an unfair society at the age of 14. However, I do not fault his parents because they raised Kaepernick the best way they knew how. They are white and were unable to identify or understand what their 14-year-old son was going through. Kaepernick, like most kids, did not know how to express himself, his emotions, his fears to his parents. My goal is hoping that this video will educate and empower a teen of color to use their voice outwardly instead of sitting silently inwardly. Your voice is your power that no one should be allowed to take away from you. Your image defines who you are. So be bold, be expressive, be an influencer, be a difference maker. Kaepernick didn't get braids again for another 14 years. He said that he didn't have the knowledge, wisdom, or language to fight back. He couldn't rebel because he didn't know how. But now I know how and I will, says Kaepernick. How powerful are those words? And this is just episode 1. Thank you, Kaepernick, for being transparent. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Okay? Okay. See you next time with episode 2.